so just okay. No, really, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to our Friend Zone show. The month of February is an exciting time for a lot of people. And that's why we hold this for all of the people who it's not an exciting month for. How many single ladies we got in the house tonight? Go, raise your hands, shout it out. Nice. And where are the fellas who were like, hey, you know, we could go to this show as friends? I mean, any of those? Yeah, that guy right there, all right. The struggle is real, but keep struggling. So this is the part of the show where I would normally hit on the single ladies in the audience, but I can't do that anymore. One, our president asked me to stop. Two, I actually am in, as you saw up there, I'm in a relationship right now. She is wonderful. She has been doing research down in Antarctica. No, really, she's you know, she just doesn't go to this school right now. You don't know her, but she's real. She's really, she is. She's great. Come back next month, you might be able to see her perform. So, yeah. How many people here have been to an improv show before, either our club or another group? All right, we've got some people then who know what is going down. Real quick, what did anybody just shout out real quick? What's improv comedy? What do we do? We make stuff up. Yes. Did you know that gravity only works in the United States of America? See, we make stuff up. Yeah. No, so we will be performing various scenes tonight, and we'll take those scenes. We'll start those off with suggestions from you, the audience. So what I love about improv comedy is it's unique in the fact that the audience, in a way, participates, and we're able to connect on a metaphysical level. And so we're going to need your help tonight. Only going to be good if you give us proper suggestions. I apologize that my microphone is cutting out. I don't know why that is. I'm just going to switch, and hopefully that problem will be alleviated. So let's practice doing some suggestions over here, this side of the main section right here. What is something that you would give to your friend on Valentine's Day, like when you were in kindergarten? That is not a kindergarten level word. So unless you're a genius, sir, go home. A lollipop, candy. I heard gummy bears, I think. All right, perfect. Now, let's say you've gotten into middle school now, and those feelings are just developing. What would you give to your Valentine if you were in middle school? Balloons. A chocolate heart, balloons, a handshake. Firm handshake. All right, that's very good. And now let's go here to the back. Now you're an adult. What are you gonna give your loved one for Valentine's Day? And remember, we've got children and old people here, so keep it clean. Doing the dishes. Men, take notes. If you want to get out of that friend zone, start doing your own dishes, and then when you get with a woman, then she'll appreciate that. All right, perfect, wonderful. So that's kind of how it's going to do. I am going to ask you questions throughout the night, and you need to just shout them out. I'll say maybe a specific area, just shout out the suggestions, and then we'll base our scenes based on that, and it'll be great. The last thing we need to go over before we get our players out here, we have a special phrase called players to the front, and when I do that, I need you guys to get out your seats, cheer, rejoice, praise the heavens. I'm gonna get the blasphemy out now, just before we get in. But I just need you to give a big a cheer as you can. So maybe let's practice that right now. We'll do a count up 1 to 5. 1 is oh, Yes, I asked a girl out on a date and she brought another person. Oh boy. Love it. That's a 1, kind of just sarcastic. And 2 is more like, oh, my niece memorized a poem to tell my sister, and oh, I have to be polite and clap. Show me what that is, just kind of polite. Here we go. 3 is, hey, I said, why don't we go see The Avengers, because that is a movie everyone wants to see, and she actually said she'll go with me. All right, hey. That was some excitement there. 4 is like, oh, she did the, oh, rest my hand on the armrest, and with the hand face up while we were watching The Avengers. How does that feel inside? Show me. All right. And then 5, you're walking on down the street, dropping her off after The Avengers movie, and you get to the doorstep and you're like, hey, I had a really good time. And she's like, well, I had a really good time too, and right now in my mind I'm associating you with a shirtless Chris Hemsworth, so we've got some lines crossed, but I'm feeling good. And you're like, okay, hey, well, I'll see you later. And then she starts playing with her keys, and then you lean in, and then she says, I don't kiss anyone unless we're engaged to be married. And so you walk away, ask out another girl, and then she kisses you at the end of your date. What does that feel like? He's a guy that knows how to fly. His name is Josh Taylor. Come on down. He's got a wife and child, but he's still wild. It's George Blake. It might look like rain, but she'll still bring the pain. It's Allie Tuttle! I forgot her last name, but I'll call her all the same. It's Racheal! And he's here for fun. Give it up for Peterson! And last but not least, the love of my life, the man, the myth, the legend, Parker Greenwell. This is your cast for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. This first game is called What Are You Doing? And I need all players to the front. So basically in this game, these 2 are going to be doing an action on stage. And they're going to go back and forth, trying to best one another. What I'll do is I'll get 2 letters from you, and then they will have to say what they're doing as a 2-word phrase that starts with each of those letters. You'll see how it works in just a second. So let's go over here. Real quick, just shout out your initials of your first and last name. CS is what I heard. CS. So they'll just go ahead and start. You'll see how it works. Like CS is your letters. Players, are you ready?
Yes! What are you doing? Creepily stalking. What are you doing? Chilling snakes. What are you doing? Christmas socks. Oh. What are you doing? Counting salads. 1. What are you doing? Charmander super. All right, Charmander, you can do this. What are you doing? Challenging
Players, are you ready?
Yes!
What are you doing?
All terrain!
Sand. Water.
What are you doing?
Alligator taming.
No, sit! No, back! Good.
What are you doing?
Alexander Trebuchet!
Go Hamilton.
What are you doing?
Alternator. Turnaround.
Put it like this. Then we alternate it. All tables!
You said all terrain earlier, all tape, but you repeated all, so I'm kicking you.
Right.
Yeah. I'm always right. Okay, let's go this side in the back again. Just shout some letters out. MD. You know I'm a love MD. All right, MD.
What are you doing? Medical diagnosing. Yep, you're pregnant.
All right. We do have some sound cords running down. Be careful not to kick those. We don't want you to trip, and we don't want our cords to break. So I just want to bring your attention to that real quick before we move on to our next game. It's called Director. I need Josh, Racheal, Parker, and Allie players to the front. So, in this game, our three players here are going to perform a scene, and then at the end of that scene, Racheal, our persnickety director, is going to come on and tell them what they did wrong and change things up. So what we need from you are different genres of film and television, and our players are then going to act out the same scene in those different genres. So go ahead and start shouting out different genres of film. Horror. Let's narrow it down here, over here. Okay, nature documentary, what else? Rom-com, a romantic comedy. Now I'm gonna come over here, shout them out for me. We wanna move away from like just presenting stuff. War drama, like war, what is it good for? Yes. Telenovela, okay. How about from the back over here, just a couple more?
Comedy!
Yeah, that's what we do. How about a sitcom, you know, like your after-school specials. And let's get one more, shout it out. Science fiction. Okay, so that is Racheal's pool of different genres she can pull from. We'll see what happens. We need a suggestion to start this scene off. Name me just a made-up name of a movie that you think you would find in the Walmart bin. Not something that's real or a sequel to a real movie, but just random combination of words that would make you say, huh, that looks like a bad movie.
Pandas in space!
So I heard something about a mountain and pandas in space. We got sci-fi up there already. We're gonna call it Panda Mountain. Panda Mountain is your suggestion. Take that as you will. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
You got your backpack?
Of course I do!
You got the water?
Of course I do!
You got the food?
Of course I do!
And the pandas?
Oh, those aren't the food.
No! We're taking the pandas to the mountain to save them!
Oh! Yes, I brought the food as well!
Okay, now you hold all that, and me, and we're gonna go up the mountain. What did I pay you for?
You don't pay me!
That's right, you're my brother! I don't need to pay you!
I think you could use a little bit more work. I want to see more passion.
Passion. Gotcha.
You know what? You keep being an old lady, but
What I do best.
remember, this is a rom-com. Okay, are we ready?
Sit down.
Action.
Okay, you got the water and the backpacks?
Yeah.
And the food?
Yeah.
All right. We gotta get these pandas up to the mountain.
Oh, the pandas aren't the food, right?
No, they're not.
Food.
We gotta get this fast. I am just too busy
Want
to
me to
find
carry
love.
Yeah, here.
Juliana, thanks for the panda.
Yeah, I still gotta carry this guy.
Sorry, I'm just feeling the love.
There's your panda.
Ah, thank you. I have it now.
Maybe it's the recent blow to my head. But you're the most beautiful old lady.
I didn't spend 4 years in art school to watch that happen. Okay, let's try this again. You know, I don't think the rom-com's working. The old lady makes it a little bit weird. So but you know where old people, old people know a lot about war. We're gonna do a war movie. I really want to see these pandas in mortal danger. All right, we have this. Remember, people, passion, your perfection. Action.
All right, cadets! We are going to go up the mountain. We are going to the other side. We are going to defeat our enemies, and most importantly, we are going to protect those pandas.
Yes, sir.
Now you brought the food and not just the pandas, correct?
Correct, sir.
All right. Now I'm going to hop on your back, and you're going to march up that mountain. You hear me, soldier?
I'm ready, sir.
All right. Now march. Now why in tarnation you dropped me, soldier?
You gotta be tough, Captain.
So the answer to the question, war, what is it good for, is saving pandas and making middle-class white people laugh. So, all right. That's great. This next game is called Two-Line Vocabulary. I need Marshall, Allie, and Josh Blake, players in front. So in this game, one of our players is gonna be able to act normally, but the other two are gonna have some restrictions. They're only gonna be able to say 2 lines apiece. And anything that the other player says to them, they're gonna have to respond with those 2 lines. So to give some organization to this from back here, this side, what is something that your mother would tell you as you were leaving the house for school?
Make it a
What did you said something? What did you say? Don't come back. All right. And now a question that you would ask after hearing, like an exclamation or a question after you get some kind of incredible news, like something like that. Like, oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening? All right. Okay. Now we're gonna move. Now we're gonna move over here. Let's do kind of a similar thing. You got some exciting news, an exclamation or a question that you would say in response to some exciting news.
I'm prepared for this.
I'm prepared for this. I'm prepared for this. And then lastly, let's get person asks you out and they have no chance to go out with you. What do you say to them?
Go away.
Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, all right. So, players, repeat for us the lines that you have.
Don't come back, thanks but no thanks.
What is happening? I'm prepared for this.
All right, so let's get a suggestion to start this scene off. Whole crowd, what's something you've got in the trunk of your car right now? You're so funny, we hear that every time. What do you have in your car? A body, murder's funny. What's something you actually have in your car? Golf clubs. Golf clubs. Golf clubs is your suggestion. Golf clubs. Players, are you ready?
In our one-year anniversary, thought it'd be time to take you out golfing.
I'm prepared for this.
You've been watching YouTube nonstop. Okay, well, there's your tee. Go on ahead.
What is happening?
You put the ball there, then you swing it.
Oh, I'm prepared for this.
I thought you were.
What is happening?
The ball stay right there.
What is happening?
Oh, we just hit that. All being angry.
I'm prepared for this.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't come back.
I'm sorry. Do you have like an insurance claim we can fill out? I didn't.
Thanks, but no thanks.
What is happening?
Don't come back.
Why? How dare you do such a thing?
Prepared for this? What is happening?
You're impeding on our golf game, dude. You need to just talk about our 1-year anniversary. I wanted this to be special.
Yeah, don't come back.
We'll show them the biggest drive you've ever done.
I'm prepared.
I need all the players to the front. And I need one of you to leave. Everybody say goodbye to Josh. So this next game, press conference, basically what's going to happen is Josh is going to be a person of note who has done something that is newsworthy. The rest of our players are going to be news reporters asking him questions, and they're going to give him clues in their question as to who he is and what he has done, and Josh is going to have to guess those two things. So let's see, you guys can go ahead and take your spots, listen while I talk to the audience. Real quick, name me someone, either real life or fictional, that is famous or of note, but not controversial. So let's kind of stay away from politics.
Stupid!
I like Spock. Spock. So it is Spock, and what has Spock done that is newsworthy, that is unrelated to science fiction or Star Trek or, you know, nerds in general? He opened a 1-hour photo, is that what I heard? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. He opened a 1-hour photo store to develop film. So, because that's a thing now, because, you know, people still use film because they're artistic. So it's Spock, and he's opened up a 1-hour photo. Let's call Josh back in here on the count of 3. Just shout his name out as loudly and obnoxiously as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Channel 3 News. We're waiting for the press conference to start. Go live. Go live. Oh, this has been. Oh.
Sir, please, please, sir. Hey, sir.
What?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Hi. Thank you for all coming today. I'm so happy I can hold this press conference. So are there any questions or can I go home?
Yes, sir, please. Hi, I'm from Corporate Ship Enterprises, and I'm just wondering, why do you always do the peace sign weird?
Because I don't truly believe in peace, but this is a That press conference is on Saturday. Anybody else?
Sir,
You.
how can a man so smart like you do something like this?
Well, you see, I just figure it out better than everyone, so I can pull it off. You.
Sir, I have a logic puzzle for you.
Okay?
If all the people who have red houses have apple trees, and all the people who have blue houses are aliens, what color is my door? Simple logic. You should be able to figure it out.
You.
Hi, Racheal Kay from the Pat Times. I would like to know if you feel like your upbringing has affected your ability to relate to other people and to really feel empathy.
You know, I would think so. I don't get along with a lot of people. You.
Sir,
bring it back.
hi, Jim Jimerson here from the Jimerson Times, and I'm a reporter, not a doctor. But anyways, my question was, this seemed, someone of your position, this seems like this would only be something you would do when you were in a pinch. Would you care to comment on that?
I would. The Vulcan death pinch. Circumstances, and as the commander of the science area on the Enterprise, no, I don't do that often. Are there any other questions?
Sorry.
You.
I
have a
just
real question this time.
Wait, it's a real question.
Okay, I got it.
I've been practicing. I think I got it. So how did this whole situation develop?
Well, I was going where no man had gone before. When? Yes, you.
Hey, it's Racheal. You remember me.
So I was just wondering, for working on a starship, why did you go so old school? I mean, no one's used that technology in years.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of got a theme of old school, if you couldn't tell from my captain's punching abilities. Practicality, we just went for what would look good, which, granted, they don't, but you.
You have the ability to go at light speed. Why 60 minutes?
Because that's how long an hour is, obviously. You, not you, you.
Don't you think your brand name will insult the Kodak aliens?
Okay, look, I don't own a digital camera, nor do I own a phone, so I've still got one of those things that you gotta take to Walgreens or whatever. The pictures. Is this about that? You guys are terrible. You!
Hi, my name's Wendell. I'm a big fan, as you know. And, I'm a frequent customer as well. And I had a lot of, me dressed up in that batch. And I hope you don't judge me for, dressing up like you and taking pictures and having you do your thing.
Yes. Yes, so I didn't develop all of the pictures for the Star Trek convention. If you're looking for that guy, his name is John, and he works next door. You.
Do you feel as though your Spartan ethics will help you in this new business adventure?
Yeah, for sure, because I'm opening a store that develops pictures.
You know who likes Star Trek? My totally real girlfriend. She does. Oh man, I'm lonely. Alright. This next game is called Date Patrol. I need Racheal, Josh, Blake, both the Joshes and Parker to the front. And I'm also going to need the assistance of an audience volunteer, preferably someone who is single and has 2 X chromosomes. That means women. Alright, we've got her in the front. Go ahead and come on up. Let's give her a big hand. Go ahead and talk to Parker and tell you what to do. Go on with Parker. real time. So, for the rest of you, Parker here, he's going to be going on a date with our audience volunteer. And, sorry, kid. And our other three players are going to take on the roles of his cohorts, his wingmen and women who are going to assist him in this date. He's going to have an earpiece and they're going to give him hints and clues on how to do that. So, yeah, real quick, what I'm going to need, first of all, we're going to get some characters for them. So, first of all, let's go with a relative of Parker's, like a, familial relation.
His dog!
Oh, his dog. All right, there we go. Rachel's got it. Okay. Now let's get a fictional character, something from a movie, TV show. Gollum. Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
All right. Gollum. And then let's get a real life individual, again, someone famous but not controversial. I heard King Henry. I'm assuming King Henry VIII. So yeah. So real quick, players, could you remind us who your personas are?
I am his dog.
I am Gollum.
And I am King Henry VIII.
All right, perfect. So they're gonna go hide in the bushes where they can see the date happening, but they won't get caught. And before we get started, I just need a place that you would go on a first date with someone, and some place where there's a lot of stuff to interact with, so that you can talk to each other and do something. An escape room. An escape room. Escape room. Parker's got the dough to pay the $60 for the two of them to do it. Yep, it's great. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Elena, I'm so glad you came out with me tonight. I'm real nervous.
Are we coming out of this room?
Oh, well, we just got here. So I was thinking maybe you could look in that pile of documents over there, and I'll look at these pictures. I know what escape rooms have, that's for sure. Tell me if you see any clues. I'll just look back here at all these.
Parker. Have you smelled her yet? This one says that. What are you doing?
Oh.
That was the correct side. Can we get out your costume?
Yeah.
Parker, she's asking quite a lot of questions. You know what I did with women who asked a lot of questions?
Not all advice is good advice, I'll tell you that. That's what this clue said. I didn't just randomly say that. Not all advice is good. What do you think that means?
Maybe don't heed this document that's saying that we should try banging on the door loudly and screaming for help.
Yeah, especially they told us not to do that in the.
Parker, this is Gollum. After taking a couple lozenges. You should not try to escape your captor. Just stay with them. They're really good people deep down. Just because there's a rope around your neck, it's fine. Just stick it out, sir.
Parker.
Yeah.
I can vouch that putting things around your neck doesn't mean they don't love you. It means they love you lots.
Parker, you could always just get rid of their neck.
I think this noose might be a clue.
Yeah.
Because it says clue on a tag attached to it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe if we attach it to this hook on the ceiling, pull, it opened the door.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go in and check this out.
Is this the door?
No, there's another.
Parker, you have to come home. I have to pee.
All right, this is urgent. We gotta get going. All right.
You started talking about this, it got way more
supposed to do. All right.
Weird.
Okay, there's a lot of keys here.
So this lock was kind of small, so I don't think this huge one is it.
And Berlin was quite small.
Why don't you try that lever over there? Just try
I
it.
had the perfect opportunity to say, pull the lever, Kron.
Oh, okay, sorry. Hold on. Let me show you how to.
Parker.
I think I can
Stop
pull
touching
the lever.
her. Parker, you have to come home and cuddle with me. Parker. I don't like this. I don't like her.
Do you like dogs?
I love dogs. I have one. He's adorable.
All right, well.
No, gotta get rid of her.
He used to ask me to pull the lever all the time. Well, it never really happens. That was fun. That was Patrick Warburton, ladies and gentlemen. Pull the lever. Okay, all right. Wasn't that great? This next game is called Sit, Stand, Kneel. I need Josh Blake, and Marshall to the front. So these guys are going to do a scene, but in this scene, one of them needs to be standing, one of them needs to be sitting, and one of them needs to be kneeling at all times. If they move around, someone's got to take their spot. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll see how it works. What is something that you got for Christmas? Texas. Someone got Texas for Christmas. Texas is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Any last words?
Yes. My revolver still has 2 bullets. And now it's a lot harder to use.
We're in the great state of Texas, the only place where, well, you're gonna die.
Not if I kill you first.
I beg you, please don't. I have a son.
Yeah! I'm the son!
Why in tarnation did you bring your son to an execution?
I gotta learn somehow. Take over the family business.
What kind of father would I be if I didn't bring my son?
Well, son, are you the one pulling the lever today?
I am, and the one dumping the water.
This is a new form. I haven't seen this one yet.
No, maybe, son, maybe this isn't the right idea after all.
What do you mean, father? That's just trying to escape.
He's not gonna make it, no, but... Yeah, let me help him. Oh, no.
He's my son now.
I'd rather die.
We've come to our last game of the half. We'll be back here at about 8:25 after the intermission, so feel free to go get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. Just remember, we do have some cables there in the middle of the row, so be careful while you're walking. We would hate for you to trip. This last game is called Oscar-winning moment. I need Racheal, Marshall, and Parker, players to the front. The Oscars, I think, are tomorrow, actually, and there's a lot of good films nominated, a lot of good directors and actors. But we're going to show you the scene a scene from a movie that we submitted to the Oscars, and each of our players are going to have an opportunity to show their acting chops by performing an Oscar-winning moment when I cue them to do so. And so to get this started, again, we're just going to need the name of a movie, something totally made up that's not a sequel, it's not Titanic 2 or Inception 2 or something like that. Just some words thrown together to make an entertaining movie. From this side of the audience, closest to me, the what game? The numbers game. All right, that's a very Oscar-sounding thing. The numbers game. It's like an imitation of the Imitation Game, come just a couple of years too late. The numbers game. Players, are you ready?
Yes! All right, Doctor. We only have 30 minutes to find these launch codes before the whole world ends.
Well, you better hurry up there, Private.
It would really help if you sat down at your computer as well.
I didn't get my doctorate for no reason.
You know what? This screen has been black for 2 hours. We really need power in this bunker.
That's a really good point. You should go find a power outlet. That's what I think you should do.
Man, if only we had more power outlets in these cement bunkers.
Private, you got to get this together. I'm the doctor. I'm the supervisor here.
Racheal, Oscar-winning moment. And go. Wait, no.
Hold on, wait. It's fine, we're good, we're good.
I spent many years in medical school. That's actually a lie. My doctorate is in art history, but I've been put in charge of this massively important government operation. Little they know, I'm completely incompetent. That's why I don't do anything. I let everyone else do it for me. That's what being a genius really is.
I think I found one down here. Oh wait, that's the Wi-Fi.
What is the Wi-Fi plugged into, Private?
A router.
What is the router plugged into, Private? Come on! I can't be the only thinking mind here.
I'm sorry, I only joined the military 2 days ago.
It's plugged into me. It is I, the robot, that will destroy your
I'll plug
world.
it.
Parker, Oscar-winning moment.
No, don't unplug. For I know you. I have researched every single possibility of what you're going to do. You weak little man. I know all about you humans. How you destroy our environment. How you kill just to build joy. And I won't have it anymore. I am going to destroy all of you. Starting with Wisconsin, because they look at me funny. But I'll throw down all of them. And it's your fault. Wicked, evil people like you are why I hate the human race.
Beautiful.
I think I found the power box. Do you want me to just switch it off?
No, don't do that.
I mean, he's unplugged now. I guess he only has a 5-minute power select button.
Wait, let's see this. Let's turn it back on a second. Enough.
Stop that! He's a work of art. Stop that! I should know.
Well, you know, if you love him so much, why did you even hire me?
Marshall, Oscar-winning moment.
I've always hated Wisconsin. And while she wasn't looking, I was typing up the code on a blank screen for the perfect robot. Wisconsin and their cheese never loved me, my lactose intolerance. I just wanted some milk-free cheese, but did they give it to me? No.